How's it going?
It's great. How are you?
I'm great.
This is your fourth? Fantastic. This is his fourth year.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
When was your first year?
2003.
2003?
Yeah.
Damn. That was a long time ago. That was like 6 years ago, right?
Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, I came solo, man. I was pretty young.
Cool.
But,
this year you came with your friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's this dude like right now. That guy right there. Yeah, anyway. That's your friend. What's his name?
Per.
Per?
P-E-R. He's Norwegian.
Cool. That's a cool name. What's your name?
David.
David?
I don't even know your name.
I'm Yvonne. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, documentary here.
Yeah, about Bonnaroo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love Bonnaroo.
It's been amazing.
It's awesome. It's been a little crazy this year so far. It's been...
Well, the washout was pretty incredible.
The rain. The rain. Yeah. But it's good now. It's chill.
Definitely.
It's only going to get better.
Yeah, it's Friday night.
It's Friday night.
And it doesn't stop until like 6, 7.
When you want it to on
when
Monday.
You want it to.
On Monday.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was great to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too.
We'll definitely see you around.
Cool.
Alright, bye.
Bonnaroo.
Bonnaroo. Hey, so what's your name?
Josh Blackman.
Nice to meet you. You're from Alabama?
That's right.
And you've been to Bonnaroo every single year since Bonnaroo began?
Every one of them.
Awesome. How did you first hear about Bonnaroo in the first place, the very first one?
It was just a friend of mine told me about it, and we all got together and came.
And you loved it then, and you just kept coming?
Exactly.
What have you seen? What's like one of the biggest differences between the first year and this year?
Security was a lot more lax the first couple of years.
Yeah. Getting into Bonnaroo, you mean?
Just all around security.
But you still love it?
Oh yeah.
Come back every year?
Every year.
Awesome. Cool. Well, we'll see you next year then.
All right.
And here we have a bottle of pee. We're here now in Planet Roo, where we are surrounded by incredible non-profit and for-profit organizations. I'm going to take you and help introduce you all to all the amazing organizations that are helping save our planet one cause at a time.
I'm Andy Bernstein. I am the Executive Director of Headcount. We are a nonpartisan voter registration and civic engagement organization. We work in the music scene to get young people involved in the political process.
You guys came here this Bonnaroo to register voters and also sign people up to help volunteer. What was your goal this year?
Our goal was to sign up 1,500 people to take a survey we're doing called What's Your Issue? And we hit our goal, I'm very proud to say. The What's Your Issue survey, we ask people what out of 6 issues they care about most. And then we follow up with them with information about that issue and present opportunities to take action.
What are the 6 issues?
The 6 issues are human rights, healthcare reform, food and farm policy, personal liberty, Gulf Coast recovery, and sustainability and conservation.
Have you noticed a trend yet to see?
The ones that people pick the most are generally the broadest ones, like human rights and healthcare reform, but we find that when people pick food and farm policy or Gulf Coast recovery or personal liberty, there's a lot of passion. And so what we're trying to do is find passionate people. So we're less concerned with how many people picked and more concerned with the ability to really reach people on a level that connects with them about the things that they think are truly important. We just saw an opportunity where if we got more music fans engaged in the political process and voting, there were so many of us out there that we felt we could really make a difference. This was coming off the year 2000 when the election was decided by a few hundred votes. So we created a grassroots network all over the country. That year we registered close to 50,000 people, and by 2008 we registered another 100,000 people. And it's really been step by step, brick by brick, just true grassroots kind of will. We've got a lot of great musicians involved: Dave Matthews, Pearl Jam, John Mayer, Jack Johnson, members of Fish, members of the Grateful Dead, Mo, String Cheese Incident, Wilco, My Morning Jacket, Nico Case, just a very diverse group of musicians. And we've kind of banded together and set out to make sure that young people are involved in the process. We have teams in 40 cities, and whenever a band we work with is coming to that city, we set up a table to register voters, have them take our survey, learn about local volunteer opportunities, and then we'll also come to festivals like Bonnaroo. We'll send teams out on the road. Last year we were out on the road with 7 different bands, and we're able to cover a lot. We did over 1,000 concerts last year. We have 4,000 volunteers around the country. We're always expanding. We find music fans who are passionate, who are socially conscious, and just want to give something back and be a bigger part of of the community in a really positive way, and we give them an outlet and bring in their peers. We have a website, headcount.org, which has a lot of original content now. We're just trying to take people's passion for music and the energy that's there and slowly but surely translate that into passion for the planet.
I'm with the Spitfire Agency, and I produce the Stanley Bottleless Water Program, Less Bottled Water Program, excuse me, with Bonnaroo and with Stanley water bottles.
So I guess the main point for you guys being here this year and what Planet Roo is all about is educating people about issues that we should all be, you know, working to change. This issue with water bottles, when water bottles has been a convenient thing for many, many years now. When did we all sort of just start realizing, wait a second, this is convenient, but this is also causing damage? When did you learn about this problem?
I just, you know, the first time I remember being really appalled by it was out at Woodstock, the big one where the riots happened, because they were charging like $7 or something, just I don't remember exactly, but it was really high for water, and we were going, wow, this is more than fuel for a bottle of water than a gallon of fuel, right? So I remember then thinking that there was a real problem. At the average summer festival, each person will buy 24 bottles of water in the 4 days. So that's a gallon a day of drinking water, which is what you're supposed to drink. So you realize that, you know, with 80,000 people in Bonnaroo, that's nearly 2 million bottles right there, right? And they do a fabulous job of recycling them,
But imagine the entire nation that doesn't recycle them.
well, also that's not even the whole problem. It's not just recycling, it's the use of the plastic, shipping it in, keeping it cold, like all the things they're doing. The wells that we dug for Bonnaroo with Stanley, they keep it cold the whole time because they're underground pipes, and it's coming from the earth, our own, you know, earth right here. And the water is being pumped underground cold, and it's being filtered underground, and it pops out of 60 different locations, 60 different spigots with fresh, clean drinking water. It just makes no sense to truck it in. Ooh, somebody actually identified the correct water source. We're playing a game, hardly anybody can do it. The difference between tap water, filtered water, our well water. People are choosing the mountain spring water as the Bonnaroo well water like half the time. They have no idea. They can't tell the difference. We've only had, I think, 3 winners all day today. Almost nobody can figure out the difference. You have to place all 4.
Well, so, there you go.
Anyway, I'm going back to what you're talking about. We are selling the Bonnaroo bottle, and if you hand me yours, I'll show it. It's great. Stanley on one side, Bonnaroo on the other. Stainless steel. Unlike most bottles, it has no plastic lining inside, so it's solid stainless steel. And
beautiful.
And it helps to support a couple things. One is it helps fund the digging of the wells, which are long-term programs for people to have free water. It's really lovely at Bonnaroo because if you think about it, every time they sell a bottle of water, there's a profit involved, right? So they lose money by digging wells, but obviously they care very genuinely about reducing the waste. This is really neat. Additionally, it goes to fund Global Water Challenge, which is a nonprofit that builds drinking water systems around the world for impoverished countries. So some are rain capture, some are wells, various forms of free, clean drinking water. So what we're doing at Bonnaroo is like a little microcosm of a bigger world problem. So our tiny little community here at Bonnaroo can experience what it's like to be really thirsty, hot, not have access to water, and then suddenly a well's built, and how lovely that is.
Beautiful.
So yeah, so that's what we're doing.
All right, well, thank you for all of your hard work here at Bonnaroo.
Thanks.